Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, Good Friday, and it is the 29th of March. Yeah, Easter's early this year. I never like it when Easter's in March time. It was always we always go through a cycle with that. It was established many years ago with all the church fathers back in 300 AD. I think it kind of goes on the equinox. But anyway, so that's why this year Easter is on March the 31st. Of course, Good Friday today is March the 29th. Next year, Easter is like on on April the 20th. It's super late, and then it'll kind of just gravitate back up until it hits March again, and then go back forth. Anyway, I'm not sure that you woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and was about your day trying to figure out why it is, but maybe that was a question you had. I don't know. But anyway, so hey, listen, if I haven't got a chance to meet you, my name's Jay. My wife Vicki and I are lead pastors at the Gate here and love what we're doing, based in Chicagoland area. And that's where we're based, but we're just challenging everybody to bring church into their home, to be lights in their neighborhood, and be a hub. And so that's kind of, we've just got Gate hubs everywhere and just loving what God is doing in all of this. And I come to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday just to give you a little insight, but mainly just to say, hey, we're doing this together. You are not alone. So if you're feeling lonely, you're feeling alone, we are here and loving being a part of everything that we're doing together. So anyway, so that's kind of what we got going here today. And so tonight we have, before I get too far into it, tonight, a incredible time streaming it out as well, so you can get on with it as well. Our Good Friday community service, our community Good Friday service, focusing on the death, burial of Jesus Christ, and knowing that we have hope because Easter is on the way, Sunday's on the way. In fact, that's the name of the song we're opening up with tonight. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So I want you to be a part of that. And so, life's good, and things are moving along. And so I want you to be a part of that. And then we have a special thing called Easter at Home this year, and we're putting Easter and a celebration into our homes all around. And we invite you, if you're not part of Gate Hubs or a part of it, to do it as well. We've got a Easter kit that you can download just to kind of give you insights of what to expect, what to do. How do you do church in your home? And it's a fantastic resource. I will post it in the comments below and pin it, so it'll be right up there at the top as soon as this is over. But I encourage you, download that kit. If not, if you're going like, you know what, I'm just going to tune in, gather your family around, get everybody together on Easter Sunday. We've invited friends, we've got neighbors and friends coming, and it's just going to be a great time. So hey, listen, the reason why I come to you like this, I said, is to give you a little thought and encourage you. So that's what I'm going to do today. I liked this quote that I read. It's a little hard-hitting, but I think it's so good, and it fits for today. And it says, only a coward would repeatedly use someone's past against them. And I thought about that. Only a coward. And I thought how fitting that was for today as we celebrate and as we remember and reverence the day of Good Friday. Good morning, Scott. God bless you. Thanks for being here today. And I think it's so important because the whole reason why that we don't have to be afraid of our past is because of what happened today, over 2,000 years ago. Jesus went to the cross and he paid the price for our past, and you don't have to carry it around anymore. Jesus looked at the adulterous woman, that wonderful picture of a woman caught in adultery, thrown at the feet of Jesus, with all the religious leaders, all the haters, and all the people that were condemning and having all of this. And he throws them at Jesus' feet and goes, what are you going to do with her? And the law says, they have to stone her. And he says something. He writes stuff, and I've told this story before, but he writes something in the sand. We don't know what it is. Take your pick. Figure out whatever you want it to be that helps you out. But what he said, but then he looks at everybody and says, if you haven't sinned, In other words, bringing up their past. It says, if you haven't sinned, then cast the first stone. And everybody drops a stone and walks away. But I find the interesting thing about it is Jesus looks at the lady. He doesn't just walk away and leave her sitting there in the sand, in her shame, and just, protecting her and saving her from death. He sits there and he gets down right at her level and he lifts her up and looks at, I really believe he just kind of touched her chin, how you can do, and just raise the up and just go, and just said to her, where are your accusers? And she goes, they're gone. And he goes, well, neither do I accuse you. But this is the key that he said. Now, I love this because he's saying, I'm not accusing you of your past. That's done. It's over. I'm here to take care of that, to wash it clean, to cover it. You're done with that. But then he says something that I think is so crucial that a lot of us forget. We think we can just keep screwing up, and yesterday is done, so I'm good. But then we don't make any attempt today to go and don't do it again. He looks at the adulterous woman and he says, neither do I accuse you. Now go and don't do it anymore. Don't do it again. Right in the heart. That gets me all the time when I pop off and I do things that I'm trying so hard to walk in, and when Jesus looks at me and says, where are your accusers? I can be that person laying in the dirt, being thrown at the mercy of all the haters and being thrown at the mercy of all the religious people, thrown at the mercy of saying, you're not doing it right, you're not doing it good, and all the accusations that the enemy can throw at you. And Jesus looking at you going like, seriously, dude, stop. Where are they? They don't have any authority over you. They don't have anything on you. But then he just goes and says, listen, you've got the greatest gift of all. Just don't do it again. Just don't do it again. That's all that this day means. That's what this day means, is don't do it again. Just a few moments, Vicky's coming up with our second to last day. We're almost through our 40 days of generosity, the generosity challenge. Can you believe it? It's been amazing. I've been so blessed by all the people. Vicky brings out an incredible, incredible picture of what today is about grace. So it comes up at 7 o'clock. It was going to stream live in just a moment. You don't want to miss that. But I think the reality comes down to is in the grace of God. He just says there, just don't do it again. Looks at the adulterous woman. Your past is done. I'm not counting on that. And you don't need to either. You don't need to keep banking on the past, whether it's you come from a good past or a bad past, a light past, a dark one, a mountaintop past, or a valley past. Just get off your past. Good morning, Christina. God bless you. It is Happy Forgiven Friday. I love that. Forgiven Friday is Happy Good Friday. I know. I love that. Why is Friday good like this? It's because Sunday comes. It's that simple. If all we had was Friday, then we would be memorializing it and putting statues up to the dead. But we don't have to do that because Jesus ain't dead. Come on. Somebody needs to shout, do something. But that's what I've got for you today. So, a coward is going to keep using your past. That's what the enemy does. He's a coward. The devil is a freaking coward. And you just need to ignore him and start looking at the face of Jesus when he lifts your head. And he says, where are your accusers? They're right behind me, God. He goes, yeah, but so what? They're behind you. They're not coming at you. They can't do anything to you. For greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. There you go. All right. Share this post with someone. Encourage them. If you're local, come tonight. Be at the center on Ridge Road, Center for Visual and Performing Arts. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have an incredible, incredible time. And you don't want to miss it. Invite your friends and let's just get out there talking about what the one meal that pointed to Jesus Christ over the last 3,000 to 4,000 years. We're going to 4 to almost 5,000 years. It's been being pointed to Christ. So here we go. It's going to be fantastic. Let me pray for you and then let's go. Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for you are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. You are the good, good God. And today is a good, good day. because what we're going to celebrate in 2 days, it was only possible because of today. And I pray, Lord, that we would be reminded that our accusers in our past has no value and has no authority and has no chains on us. Because you said that you told us just to go because you don't accuse us. But you also said don't do it again. And that's what we're striving for. That's what we're living for. Our heart is filled with gratitude and awe because of what you've done. And I thank you for this. I ask your will be done in all of us. May we celebrate an incredible, incredible life that we have, only found in you. I thank you for this in Jesus' name. Amen. Blessings on you guys. And listen, don't forget, make today count. Because you're better than yesterday, but you're not near as good as tomorrow.